Hey YouTube, Chronic here again, and it's time to make a proper video again, not just vlogs, but something really good. So what I want to do today is show you how to use a camera instead of a webcam, and I'm gonna use my Lumix G7 for it with a capture card called Razer Ripsaw, which is pretty much in every media. And it will be some different scenarios. First, with proper lights on, as you see right now. Second, same setup with just a light overhead. And third is just like in a dark room where people play horror games and stuff, so we can actually see what's going on with different setups and different lighting conditions. So what I'm using right now is the webcam Logitech C920, not G, and the camera is using the 25mm f1.7 lens, and it's just a Lumix G7 or G70 in most countries that is connected to the Razer Ripsaw on 1080p 60. So let's actually swap to the camera. And this is how the camera looks like. This is manual focus, high ISO pretty much. It's 1600, I guess. Yes, it's 1600. And everything else, like white balance is auto, all that stuff, that's auto. So why are we doing this? It's just a simple setup that everybody can do it, and it does not require anything besides plugging it in, using manual focus so you can focus. Phone app for the camera and Wi-Fi connection will be helpful, so since you can focus properly and you can do pretty much whatever you want with the camera while you're plugging in. So when you don't have an operator or a camera guy or whatever you call him, this is your best way to make it work. And not all cameras have this, but a lot of them do. And this is a really good way to work with the camera on a distance. So let's just use it. And right now you see me in perfect conditions. That means we have two soft boxes left and right, and we have an overhead light, which is like two LED bulbs. They are slightly different color temperature, but it doesn't matter. And we have a green screen behind me, which is the Elgato green screen. I can pull it down. And you see the background is blurry. This is an effect that you can get with a proper lens. If I use my other lens, which is 1442, you will get a different effect. So let me bring it back up. So this is pretty much what you can use for streaming. For this lens, I would love some more distance, so it can be further away from me. But this is like the perfect setup. So let's move on. And if the video and audio is not in sync, I did not set it up. This is just a demo to show off the video quality and different scenarios. If you bump into something like an audio off sync, where your lips are not synced in with the video feed, you can adjust this either on stream in OBS or XSplit, or if you record it this way on a PC, you can of course do it. So let me turn off the lights. Okay, so and this happens when you turn off the lights, where you have just a light overhead, like a simple light, and when you have something on the monitors, if I bring up something that is slightly brighter, you will see that stuff changes. If you go to a dark page like Twitch, it is not so bright, you definitely get a different effect. And this is a webcam. Let's see what the camera can do. Pretty much same settings, I did not change anything. Let me just switch. So there we go. And this effect, what you see is just a flashing from the LED lights. You can definitely change it, and if you change the frame rate or the flicker settings, anti-flicker settings, 50 or 60 Hertz, you get rid of it. I'm just way too lazy to do it, but again, we have a lot of options. Let me see if I can pull it on a phone. Come on, go on. Okay, let me adjust the ISO, make it slightly higher. So I went to 3200 from 1600, and it's way better. As you see, like, compare the picture from the webcam to the camera. Like, this is what the webcam sees right now, and this is what the camera sees right now. So even with low light, with a proper lens, you can get amazing results if you have the option to do it. Again, this is high ISO, this is 3200. You can go lower, like if I go to 800, you get a dark image like this. But again, it's still way better than anything what you can get otherwise from a webcam. Like, you will never get this quality from a webcam. And let me turn off the light here. So right now only 3 monitors are working. So you see OBS here recording my main 43-inch with a dark picture and a white picture on the third monitor. Let me just bring it down and get me like something darker in here. So yeah, here we go. That's like complete darkness, but even here a proper lens will give you a decent picture. Okay, let's bump the ISO since we are in the dark. So even in a shitty light situation where you have only your monitors and maybe your PC giving you light, you will get something like this. Really crisp, really good video quality. Let's go back to the webcam. Okay, so this is what the webcam sees right now. Like, really dark. It's really dark and nothing happens. Like, you can barely see anything here. Like, if I hold it like this, nobody will tell me that this is a phone in my hand. If we go back to the camera, you can still see details in the dark, which is good. So this is the main point to use a camera. Better optics, better low light performance than a webcam, way more details, and most people have a camera of some sort at home. It can be a camcorder with an HDMI output, it can be a DSLR or a mirrorless camera. I'm using a mirrorless, and bigger sensor is usually better. Camcorders do the worst in the dark, and cameras with big sensors and really good lenses do the best, but everything is better than the small webcam. So it's the same with the phone. You need really good lenses, big lenses, to get the best performance. So let me turn the light back on, not the softboxes, just the light, and we're gonna try to set up a chroma key. And this is how it looks when you turn on the softboxes and when you try to add a chroma key effect. So you see the green screen behind me looks fine. You still get some artifacting like around me. And if you just cut down the picture, like get this frame here, you'll be fine. It's fine for streaming. It's not so good for different effects. This is the webcam. Let's jump back to the actual camera and try to add a chroma key effect here. It's really simple. Like, not the audio filter. Chroma key. And this is what you can do with the chroma key on a camera. So you can get a way better effect. You have no artifacts around you, like all the colors are fine, everything is fine. You still get details, like on the headphone you can still see all the small details, you can still see all that stuff here, and you don't get artifacts on hands or on your hair everywhere. This is like the simplest thing to set up. This was instant. You can make it better, but one click, chroma key, done, you're good. And this is the main reason to use a setup like this. If you position the camera properly, and if you set it up once and never touch it, or if you save a profile, you will be able to run it every time you need within a couple of minutes and have a really nice quality on the stream. Also, my Discord, somebody wants something, I have to answer. So that's it for the video. See you guys next time. Bye bye.